very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move. One push. One touch. One love. One play. One expert.
Watch the matches with VO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with VO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Cause with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh shit, not again. Change the mod now! Download Opera GX!
The hunger for glory feeds the desire, the courage to look for a challenge, to feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become the champion of champions.
Alright, all you beautiful people and everybody watching. I was going to say all you beautiful people as you, Sneaky, and everybody else watching, but just got lost in translation. Either way, here we are getting into the second map of the day, guys. It's going to be Vertigo. I feel like it was a bit of a robbery on what just happened on Ancient before this, right? For one win, they were chasing the game throughout the entirety of the map, but then they win 13-11.
Yeah, Bad News Eagles just slipping up right at the end there. And in the final round, not only did they slip up, but one won it flawlessly. It was a little bit disparaging to watch, as I don't want to say it was a collapse from B&E, but it certainly wasn't much better, as we now head into the map of Vertigo, which is currently Bad News Eagles' worst rated by a decent level. They've only played it 5 times in the last 3 months. They've only won on a single of those occasions, and as you mentioned, yes, they've had a couple of close games, but one win on the flip side beats Virtus Pro on LAN on this map within the past 3 months, and a plethora of other teams showing some just really impressive results. One win definitely on a continual upward trend, and this map should be no exception.
Yeah, for me, I just kind of look at it as, are we going to see one win continue from the end of Ancients into Vertigo and just see them keep that form up throughout? Because then I think B&E are in some trouble. We saw B&E just losing some rounds they absolutely shouldn't have, and it was quite rough. It was quite brutal for them the way they ended up losing on their map picks. So you got to wonder where their spirits are at. They've been in some rough form recently as well, so that's certainly going to compound their problems. Vertigo, historically a map they struggle on as well, right? So everything kind of points to a 2-0 here in favor of 1-1.
Yeah, I completely agree. I thought that it was going to be a 2-1. I thought the Bad News Eagles were going to take Anubis Ancient, excuse me, but that doesn't come into fruition. And with that one win, are the clear favourites here. They were the clear favourites coming in, even more so now. But the game is now ready, so we will be heading onto that second map of Vertigo, where Bad News Eagles will be looking to prove us wrong.
Okay. Vertigo, such an important map for BNE. One win had the choice of sides coming into this, and they've chosen to start on the T side, interestingly enough, Sneaky. They've got 2 flashes and a smoke here on Travis, so no upgraded pistols. Normally you'd see a P250 on Deco, so interestingly enough, they've foregone that this time round, and they're going to try and get the job done with the Glocks alone.
In the meantime, Synopsy on the dastardly dual Berettas lining himself up with a ramp, but that's not actually where One Win are interested in right now. They got Deco as a mid lurk and everybody else hedging their bets towards the B stairs. And I really like this. The one problem is if they don't execute fast, there's about to be a 4-man stack on the top of them. Now Deco still looking at him towards middle. Actually has Boomich to join him here. And this might be something that gets overlooked as Deco charges ball, finds the first great 90-degree flip from one Flatro. Rigon finds one as well. There's the 4-man stack really farming up a bit of a storm here. Soon as I say that, Boomich and Nickelback find one back apiece. It's a 2-on-2. Nickelback continues to apply pressure, but it's Boomich to find that kill onto Rigon. And there we have it. One Win led in the charge by their IGL of Boomich pull off the perfect B split. And Bad News Eagles are left in the dust.
Oh, great work coming through from Boomich, man. That triple kill was something to behold. He does seem like a bit of a pistol god, does Mr. Boomich. He's got very good composure in those situations as well. As we do see BNE drop the ball. Have you noticed the tendency here in CS2 now on the CT side? If you lose the pistol round, you just almost always save in that second round. Obviously with MR12, you don't have that same sort of runway or room for error where you can go for the 4-spy and then eco afterwards. You want to get the M4s in play as early as possible.
Yeah, Betboom have been doing it a lot on their T side as well. Even if they get the bomb down, they'll just go for the eco, maybe a P250, and then go for a second plant attempt. Okay, well, One Fin clearly planting their feet firmly in this round. All that's left is Rigon, and Boomage practically mid-air swipes his skull. And that's 2-0 on the board. But, you know what I want to see from Boomage? I want to see a new Christmas song.
Okay. I mean, I think that's what Cloud9 used to try and bait everybody that he was potentially going to be joining the team. But that, yeah, that
Really?
Christmas song was... I think so, man. I think so.
Yeah,
but
it's, for those of you who don't know, back when Boomich was on, was it Kiwi Fire? Quantum Relator Fire?
I think it was, yeah.
He sang Last Christmas, and everyone agrees this man has the voice of an angel. And
Wasn't
he
it
also raps.
everybody from the team?
I feel
was
like it
just-
was everyone from the team, but Boomich
there
was
were a few
definitely
of them
the
at
front
least.
man for that band. As Rigon, hold on a minute, the front man in this play. Perfect first kill onto Travis. Rigon goes for a
Oh,
second,
no.
Nickelback trades. It was all a facade.
And that's so rough. It's so rough because Rigon was in a prime position there. That felt like a great position to be in. And ultimately, he just walks off with a single kill. Doesn't even walk off. Gets traded. We know 1-for-1 trades at the start of the round are always going to favor the T side just because of the amount of space it creates. And you can see that space. Look at the B bomb site. There's one player there. One on bridge 2A. It looks like One Win are going to head in towards middle.
Forrester is merely a distraction for now as he lobs Util up the ramp on Flatro. Does chip him down fairly nicely. Nickelback finds Synopsy in the meantime though, and that's a problem again for B&E. Nickelback flying on through, shoots a little too early, hadn't regained his aim as Soneri doubles up and does somehow make this round winnable. One Flatro now aware of Boomich's position as the IGL drops a Molotov towards CT and alleviates some of the pressure. Actually gets back to the site itself, and he can stick this plant if he wants to. Really nicely covered by Forrester as when Flatro now a 1 versus 2 finds the first. Boomich sitting pretty round that corner. Who is going to strike first and harder? Boomich spotted. On Flatro, it should be a freebie, and there we have it, a 1v2 clutch, and that's exactly what B&E needed.
Oh man, one flat root in Boomich's head rent free. The fact that Boomich doesn't just go for the bomb plant there, he's spooked off of it. I don't even think the molly was burning him. I think it went too deep. He could have got the plant much earlier. Decides he wants to just try and go for the kill. He thinks that's going to catch one flat root off guard, but one flat root plays it passively. Great angle taken up because he spots Boomich in between the scaffolding as he crosses. Gets the info. However, let's play a game. Who won the previous round based off the buys we have coming into this one?
Yeah, it's a rough one, isn't it? And oh god, Travis and Nickelback instantly get a double kill off of Deco's perfect flash. That was an amazingly timed flashbangers. Honestly, I'd call a save. If I'm the CTs here, I'd just call the save. But Synopsy doesn't want to. and will deal with Nickelback, but Forrester shortly after sends him to the Shadow Realm, and they're still going to be fighting this, and I just don't like it. GXX surely doesn't go for this as well.
What?
Okay, I
No
would be
ways.
mistaken, as that is a free round for one win and another one because Bad News Eagles have nothing to bring into this one.
That looked like the Saturday Fun team playing, not Bad News Eagles Tier 1 professional team. Sure, in the 5 versus 3, I'm thinking, okay, they haven't lost control of the bomb site, so, you know, the MP9 rotating through, maybe he can get there before the T side and make something happen. But once he dies in the front lines, the remaining 2 M4s just have to head for the hills. The most sacrilegious of them all is GXX, 1v4, just runs in aimlessly. And now they've got nothing to work with. That looks like a team who are just mentally not in a great place, making mistakes like that, almost just frustration, forcing the issue, not convincing at all out of B&E, just attempting the retake the way they did.
Yeah, that really irked me. I didn't see any reason for them to be going for that in the slightest. As you said, yes, they still had site control at one point, and yes, the MP9 could still take the opening duel, but after winning that and getting traded, just run away, boys. There's no need. And then they just get absolutely hammered in the next round because it was a freebie for one win. It's 4-1 right now. There's a reason one win chose to start on this T side because they like the T side and they also have a very strong defense, so they don't mind finishing up on it. And Bad News Eagles, they were taking Eternal Fire to 16-14s regularly, overtimes on land not too long ago, and it's not like this team has gone through many changes. In fact, they're exactly the same as Devil Walk. That was one of his first tournaments with them, and their first tournament was amazing. They just weren't quite able to win that first place prize as GXX wins an opening kill at the very least. But it's been nothing but a downwards trajectory for Bad News Eagles after the Malta-finals, it seems.
Yeah, it's been a brutal and bumpy road, and the problem is the major's so far away, so it's a long time before they get back to that major circuit. 5 versus 3, they're in a good position this round. GXX with the Orpal walk into Boomich. No! You blink and you miss it. 3 frags come through in such quick succession. There was a 5 versus 3 in favor of B&E, and now it's only Scenari and Rigon left remaining. Where have their teammates gone?
I don't know how, but it appears one would have learnt the Vanishing Act magic. Because that's what's happened to B&E. They've just simply vanished into thin air. Scenario and Rickon, it's a 2-on-3. I don't give them many props in this one. As Rickon still holds towards middle, but his attention's been drawn elsewhere. It's a freebie for Boomich. Look at how well rehearsed one would look. The timings are perfection. As Scenari, if you go for this, I'm actually going to get so mad at you. He goes for the first kill onto Boomich. That should be an indicator that the AK save is enough. And I feel like he's no, he's going for it, Hayes. He's actually going for it. Scenari, the confidence of a madman. No holds barred, sees the head of Nickelback. This is all of his shots, runs out of ammo. Deco probably could have swung there, and he will swing, gets a free kill. Bad News Eagles, what the hell are you doing?
3 kills in such quick succession just blows the door wide open on that round. I can't believe how quickly one win recover it. And that's going to be a massive pill for Bad News Eagles to try and swallow. Unsurprisingly, they call for a timeout here. Just so they can discuss the situation, make sure everybody's level-headed. Not looking great, man. Losing a 5v3 like that is going to be difficult to come back from, especially in MR12. They just haven't been winning rounds they needed to. Have B&E, they haven't been clinical enough.
It feels like they need to go to a clinic at this point. A clinic or a boot camp or something similar.
Yeah. I mean, there was even just too many fights being taken in that previous round when you're in the 5v3. They could have given up middle control because they had the numbers. Map control doesn't become as important at that point. So, you know, the likes of GXX and the player bridge sort of peeking, poking, prodding in middle, it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's a bit of a yikes from me. That's where I'll put it, Hayes. A bit of a yikes.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay, that is saucy. Nice opener onto Deco, but it is just an opener for now. Unless they can continue improving on this tally, I have very little faith in them to convert the round. In the meantime, one win. Lose faith in the A bomb site, but have no qualms about going to B. Travis opens up. Scenari He might have a blue gem, but he'd need to be a gem, and that's not going to happen. He's the rough
You're
that
a
crafts
gem.
the diamonds, but... Aw, thank you. Travis shoots GXX in the kneecap, and he falls over and dies. RB3?
Did you just say he is the rough that crafts the diamonds?
I did, yeah.
I feel like that's such a horrible thing to say to somebody. Imagine. You ain't the diamond, mate. You're just the rough that turns the person into a diamond. That's your purpose.
Oh, no, don't make me sound that
The rough,
bad,
the
man.
rough part of the sandpaper. That's all you are. No, listen, sorry, Sneaky. I'm laughing more than anything else. 6-1 here, the imminent scoreline. B&E don't accomplish much. I say they don't accomplish much. I mean, 2 kills. That's normally bare minimum in terms of the goal coming into a hard eco. And I was getting nervous there for Boomich, just running into the B side as the bomb's about to explode. But he knows his margins. And well, bad news, Eagles, they're running out of theirs.
Yeah, hey, you don't know. Maybe I was talking about the lab equipment that's really
That's true.
expensive and crafts
Because it
diamonds.
also
you
does
know?
take, you know, a diamond to cut a diamond. So
It does. This is big facts from Hayes here. As yeah, diamonds are a weird thing, man. Yeah, they look pretty
diamonds
cool.
are so overrated, it's actually insane.
I know.
Might be like the most overrated stone in existence.
And this is coming from a South African, like.
Yeah. Mate, they're just like a marketing ploy to get you all to buy them for your engagements and your wedding rings. They only release like 5% of the supply to artificially keep them so rare.
Shit,
It's
he's
not a
spitting
secret.
facts right now, guys. This is if you came here for CS, you're sorely mistaken. We're teaching you economics now. And I'll see you in the meantime. We'll teach Boomich a lesson, but Boomich is the IGL is 11-3. It's like watching him run Pop Dog every round on Train back when Navi used to play it and just farm up every opposition. It's great to see from him. And yes, I also miss Train and Navi, but Travis, that is a monster 3K. How are they ahead again? It's crazily good from 1 win. And I said they look like the convincing one coming onto Vertigo. They look like the one who had it in the bag, but they don't just have the bag at this point. They've run away with 100 grand from the bank vault as well.
Yeah, and with only, I think it was 64 health when I ran the numbers. Yeah, only 64 points of health between 4 players. 4 of them added together. Don't
Yeah.
even make one full HP individual. And GXX, well, he's not going to make a full HP individual for much longer either. As they close the door in on him, they're hunting for him right now. In fact, it's kind of only Deco is in his proximity. So he might stay alive here.
I think he's okay.
Alright, well there we go. He'll carry the AWP through, but the problem is the scoreline, mate.
I don't think the AWP save means all that much, if I'm perfectly honest. The economy shot through. Bad News Eagles are playing like Muppets, and 1 win are just absolutely stomping them. And, I mean, I've not opened chat because I don't have the bandwidth for it. It's been rough out here in the fields, Hayes. I feel more and more...
I thought you were supposed to have moved out
Sympathetic.
by now.
No, next month.
Next month?
Next month. I'm finishing my contract here first.
Like start of November?
Like end of November. Doing a bit of travelling first to I can't say too much, it will give the game
Okay.
away. So
Alright,
it's
well still, I mean, that's cool, because it means you can just soak it in and enjoy it. You know that the time will come to an end soon enough.
exactly. It's why I'm enjoying casting so much at the moment.
Yeah! Kind of a different attitude towards it, right? And I think there's a lesson in that for life in general.
Yeah, appreciate the things you have when
Stay
you
in the
have them.
moment. Exactly,
Ooh,
bro.
hello, Scenari. That's a saucy 5-7 kill. Now, I did rule BNE out of this round, Hayes, but it is a 5v3, and they've lost a lot of 5v3s this map already. So, it's definitely not said and done, but if Travis goes down here to the MP9, then there is a real chance. Travis, though, deals with it promptly, almost dies to the fire, though, and at some point, time's going to become an issue. Well, apparently not in this round, as they just charge out to white box. No holds barred as Travis, that is saucy. GXX removed, the swing comes in. Scenario goes 1-for-1 with Travis and Forrest to do it all. And the 5v3 means nothing. 1 win haven't just won the half, but they've bludgeoned it to death.
It's a disaster of the highest order. I mean, listen, it was an eco round for BNE, but again, they were in a winnable position. They've been in a number of winnable positions here on Vertigo so far that they haven't been able to convert. And now Deco has a P90. Yes, you heard me correctly. Deco has a P90 out of all weapons. One of the best AWPers in the world. Great rifler. Stick with the deagle. Okay.
Okay,
Maybe he knows something we don't. He knows there's a restart coming. He says, I'm just going to play with them a little, guys.
Look at them jumping around in spawn. Look how cute they are in the X-ray. B&E in the meantime. You can tell the mood's a little more sour. You can tell there's a lot of chatting going on. Are you allowed to chat before a round restart?
I reckon.
Rules?
I think at this point, like in the online realm, it's something
hard
that's just so
to
difficult to
police, isn't it?
police.
Yeah.
Even if you do have an admin in TeamSpeak, I think, it's something that's more important on stage at LAN where, maybe the coach can hear what the casters are saying through the speakers and you've got one team who's focused on the tech issue while the other team is focused on talking about strategies. I think online, you're less concerned about it, to be honest.
Sure, that's fair. In the meantime, it gives us about a minute more to talk about whatever the hell we want to. So, what are your
That's a
plans for
dangerous game.
Okay, within restraint, says. What are your plans up until Christmas in the esports world, though? Anything fun coming up?
That's one of my favorite sayings, is there are no boundaries within limits. So that's important. Either way.
Trippy.
Yeah. My plans for Christmas, esports-wise, just doing a local event coming up this weekend, Girl Gamer. Not sure if you've heard of Girl Gamer, international event. So, yeah, they're running a South African qualifier. I'll be doing that this weekend.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, finishing off CCT, and then I will be busy come the end of November. I'll also be jetting off somewhere, actually, Stevie, without
Okay.
giving too much away. It's going to be Europe, and it's going to be for an esports event, so that's really exciting for me. My first international casting gig outside of South Africa, like not just working remotely, actually being at the event itself.
Awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
You're going to need to type some more information to me about that one.
Have I not mentioned it to you?
You've not mentioned it to me, no. You said you were coming to Europe, but you didn't say why.
Yeah, well, there we go. You've got the sauce now.
Wow, that is some taste. Delicious.
Eat that up, Sneaky.
Oh, yeah.
Deco, he's just fed one flat through the P90.
Oh,
Force
no.
fed.
And the P90 goes down again. GXX will
But it's
get cut
fine, because
down,
they get
but-
the AWPer.
Yeah, they get the offer. It's all good for one win. It's all good in the hood. As B&E on the flip side, maybe not so much. And obviously, we're going to need to see something flashy here as Rigon does actually catch the mid player. Boomich still going to land the headshot. Nickelback as well. Oh, God. B&E, they need more than CPR. They need Jesus at this stage. Canary takes down Boomich eventually. Swings onto the bomb site because saving is not allowed.
what is
If
he
you're
doing,
playing for
mate?
B&E, you can't save. You must die every single round.
Yeah, it's like there's someone in the back lines who's, just making sure anybody who retreats will lose their life out. You must commit for the motherland. There is no retreating. It's crazy. It's crazy. A 1 versus 3 with practically no hope in hell, no money in the bank either. Committing to death, 9-1. 1 win are just dominating B&E at this point. And Deco says, yeah, I want another P90. This is BM at this point. This is just him having fun with it, right?
Yeah, they're freestyling. I'm not much of a freestyler myself. I'm more of a run in with a Mac 10 and get killed within the first 3 seconds of the round. But hold on a minute, that's exactly what Deco does. Travis as well, sidelined, temporarily at least, as Synopsy and Rigon net themselves another 5v3. But again, we've not seen them convert a 5v3 yet, so there is still trouble ahead, I'm sure. Boomage 12-5, having a great game out here. Forrester Nickelback, not too shabby either. Edging their way up a ramp. They are about to walk into a 2-person hold, but that is significantly better than it could be, given that there are 5 left alive for B&E.
Yeah, the problem is how many rounds have B&E had these advantages that they haven't been able to convert, and this might be another one of them because they haven't recovered any guns on the players that they've dropped. They still want to force the issue. They're flying through these smokes right now, pushing into the teeth. It could be a problem. You're giving the fights up to 1-1 right now. They want these fights because they want to try and recover the round. So they're happy to have these contests. A 5v2 reads a lot more one-sided than the 3v2, that's for sure. 1-1 have reduced its back down, and they will continue to whittle down the numbers. GXX is towards headshot. Forrester gonna peek out and get that kill. GXX caught napping. And where have BNE gone?
Oh dear. Scenario does make it a 1v1, but at this point, I just don't think it even matters. Nickelback sticks the plant behind the smoke. The spam comes through. Scenario just gives up his position. Nickelback working with all the information right now. Okay, Scenario drops a smoke and a Molotov. If he'd done it the other way round, it might have been a little bit better for him, but Nickelback plays this perfectly, realizes that it is a fake. There's a 10-second defuse stick as well. Oh, Nickelback, why aren't you peeking? There we go. Eventually, this was Scenario. As 1-win find 10 rounds on the board. Bad news, Eagles are just bad without the news in the Eagles at the moment, and it's very painful to watch.
Another 5 verse, well that's a 5v2. 5v2 squandered where they're flashing themselves through smokes, just trying to finish off the job, not just sitting back on the A sites and forcing 1-win to make the move to actually try and find the plants. 1-win are loving those gunfights. It was so rough. 1-win, there was no way for them to get a bomb plant there in the 5v2 unless they got kills. And to get kills, they needed gunfights. And BNE said, well, here we go. On a silver platter, me lord. Here are some gunfights for you.
Have all the gunfights, not just some, have all of them. As flashes rain on over. Look how coordinated 1-win are. I love watching them play right now, even if we're not watching them play right now. Thanks, Observer. Rigon. Nice kill onto Nickelback to start things off. Travis doubles up. They're having a ball out here. As Deco, another. It's just absolutely steamrolling right now for 1-win. They are 2 rounds away from winning after the end of the first half. This is one of the worst performances I have ever seen from Bad News Eagles.
Yeah, it's a disaster. I mean, compared to what we saw on Ancients as well, back and forth, toe-to-toe throughout the entirety of the map, a 13-11 scoreline, 1-win winning it in the death. Here on Vertigo, though, it's been a complete contrast, the most stark contrast possible between 2 maps played one after another. 11-1, and at least 4 rounds in that half being that they lost. They had a numerical advantage at one point, at least 4. Multiple 5v3s, a 5v2, retaking rounds that were completely unwinnable. And it really sucks to see, man. These guys were like the poster boys of Passion Counter-Strike, you know? Defying the odds.
Oh, God,
Oh, no. If things aren't bad enough, right?
No. Hey, this is just hard to watch at this point, let alone cast. Is what more can I say other than 1-win go brrr. Well, GXX has found Deco at least. 2-on-2.
Pushing though, right? Surely.
It's winnable. They've got information off the back of that swing. Nickelback.
Nickelback has to
the
retake.
kill.
Are you guys aware of the fact that you're defending the bomb site right now?
Oh, God.
Rigon's run out of ammo. Sneaky, why are they pushing Nickelback like that? What on earth is going on?
I don't know.
Play the side, play the post plant, they don't have a kit. I mean, honestly, now we've seen GXX retake into the 1 versus 4, I think it was, with the M4 instead of saving, and just pushing like that.
This is looking like old BNE before they got good, you know?
No, this isn't just about whether you're good or not. This is about being mentally checked out. This is about not playing the game, you know, the way you're supposed to, because there's something else going on. Maybe you're frustrated, emotions creeping. It's not like you're just making mistakes now, man. So rough to see. One of the funnest teams to watch, just not pitching up here on Vertigo at all. And if they lose one more round, they will lose the series 2-0, and that will take 1-win streak to 14 best of 3 wins. Nickelback resides top of the smoke. Couple shots through that smoke, gets a kill, a lot of damage done as he fades back. Needs his teammates to step in here, not looking good initially.
Sorry, even my internet gave up on BNE for a second. There I am back, as is Deco. Deco doubles up. How is this a 2v1? Rigon is barely alive as well. They can just run through onto the site, and Rigon's a dead man. He is so low HP. Travis and Boomich have a crossfire. Boomich has been spotted, but so is Rigon. That is a 13-1, and it was not even close. At any point, that map was just a steamroll for one win, and congratulations, one win. An absolutely deserved semi-finalist there. The Bad News Eagles of map 1 and yesterday is nowhere to be seen right now. Such a clean 2-0 over 0-0 Nation, only for them to be slaughtered, hung up to dry by one win. Hayes, I don't know what to take from this game, but I really hope B&E picks up whatever problem that was on Vertigo.
Man, but the problem is, it's not just the issue we saw on Vertigo, it's the issues at large. That's just a symptom of the greater problem they're struggling with right now. That's why their results have been so poor. And I just can't believe how quickly they fell apart on Vertigo. I mean, it's not like they should have written themselves off after losing on Ancient 13-11, but then there was that first gun round where we were already like, what's going on? Why are they retaking, 2v5 type of thing in an unwinnable round?
It's just, there's very little more to say other than Bad News Eagles, I don't want to say they weren't trying, but their heads were nowhere near that game.
Their heads weren't in it like we know they could have been, yeah.
And on that note, yeah, one win again. Congratulations for... I'm not going to say that was easy by any means. I mean, B&E were still hitting shots at points, but they looked so well drilled. And
B&E
that is
was
exactly
still at
why...
the server at times.
Yeah, well, here we are, but... I just want to compliment again the util usage, the aim, the spacing, the trading, everything went right for one win. At Bad News Eagles, it was run in, die, run in, die. Oh, we're still retaking, run in, die, and there was no signs of life for that map. But Hayes, anything else to say before we throw to a bit of an extended break?
No, nothing too much from my side. Just looking forward to the next game. We've got 9 Pandas who have been in some really good form lately, taking on the Danish squad of Preezy. Obviously, a lot of turmoil in the Danish scene. Preezy, maybe they can sneak in and become the best Danish team at the moment with all the changes that could be going on either way. 9 Pandas versus Preezy. I'm seriously looking forward to that game, guys. As Sneaky said, it's going to be a prolonged break. We will be back with the pre-game in about an hour and 20 minutes or so. So, yeah, make use of the break, grab a beverage, top up on your refreshments, and we will be back in just over an hour.
A very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One X-Bet.
You look into your inventory and there's only... It's time to forget about this garbage. Here you will find everything to play with really cool skins. Open top cases. Upgrade top skins and turn your junk into a cool gun using the contract system. Every day, thousands of people upgrade their inventory with us. Hellcase.com. Look at yourself in a new way.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Cause with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select a mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh shit, not again. Change the mod now! Download Opera GX!